All right, g'day, my name's Tom, and behind me is my 1962 Ferret Scout car Mark II. The vehicle is an ex-British Army vehicle. They produced them from 51 to 71 and used them from 1952 all the way up to Gulf War I for a few unlucky souls there who weren't able to go in under a proper armour. The machine is used in all different types of configurations, different branches of the Army. This one in particular was used by an infantry regiment in West Germany for about 15 years during the Cold War. Other variants were used for radio rebroadcasting facilities, but predominantly it was armoured reconnaissance. So most of these vehicles, just like the one behind me, were normally attached to an armoured tank regiment. Their job was to go out there, find the enemy, radio it back, and hopefully not get blown up in the process.
It's only got a 4.2 straight 6 motor in it and weighs close on 4 tonnes. The performance was surprising.
My ears are still ringing from what I was shooting in, it was squealing all the way around.
I'm very fortunate, and it is in its complete original form, with the exception of the tyres. The genuine tyres, they're just not really the safest thing to have out on the road, so a bit of responsibility has to be taken there. So I've chosen some nice muddies.
So I jumped on top. I was the second to have a bit of a go, so I had a little bit of an idea what to expect, but in fact it was much, much better. Fantastic little machine, and Tom driving it, wearing all the kit on his head and the glasses, and looked quite the part.
Absolutely 100% road legal. Comes in under 4.5 tonnes, so you can drive it on a car licence. Simon said he wanted something just a little bit special. Thought, well, what better than to bring out a piece of living history and something that doubles as something that's absolutely cool as at the same time. Oh, look, it'll certainly get up and go. Off-roading at speed is what it's built for.
The Ferret, a scout car with 5 forward and 5 reverse gears and a top speed of 60 miles per hour, forwards or backwards.
So Tom, he took it easy, he gave it plenty. It was very quick, smooth through the gears. He was explaining the particular sort of gearbox that it had. So it was pre-selecting the gear, so he's actually putting it into another gear before it goes into gear, and then the gear changes were really smooth. For a 3 to 4 tonne little thing, it was great.
It's great to see the engineering that was put into a vehicle of that age and how it's still able to be used, and just amazing to look at it.
Cool as. It's a ripper of a thing. Little Rolls-Royce engine in it, 6-cylinder, but wow, what a machine. It was great.
You've got to remember these things, they were made for fighting. They were used all over the world, everywhere from the deserts and heat of Sudan to the freezing cold Bavarian countryside in Germany. Now, what we'll see today will definitely give punters a good idea of what it's like to be sitting up in the commander's seat, but without all the discomforts.
So Tom was demonstrating just how manoeuvrable that little vehicle was, and I felt like it was chucking me around a little bit.
The technology back then, we looked at the suspension and the control arms, and they're bulletproof, and it just shows you way back then, they really had some really good suspension. It just shows we haven't really come that far. In 70 years, we're still using control arms and shocks and springs, so,
All right, so why I own this machine? Some people have classic cars, some people have motorbikes. I was told that I wasn't allowed to buy a motorbike, so this is my classic car.
The Ferret Scout car with a highly effective weapon of war.